all government-backed loans are assumable. So that means VA, FHA, and USDA. And I want to be clear, when I say VA, FHA, and USDA loans are assumable, I mean that all holders of VA, FHA, and USDA mortgages have a federally guaranteed benefit that they can sell their home and include a fully regulated process of having a buyer assume their mortgage along with all liability for their mortgage. So this is a federally guaranteed, fully regulated process. Now, in the San Diego area, you're going to have over 1,000 on-market properties. If you look today, you're going to have over 80,000 off-market properties. It's amazing. And these are all properties with interest rates below 5%. And if you're looking at VA versus FHA in San Diego and surrounding areas, you're going to have about 75% VA, about 25% FHA. And that's great news because a lot of veterans are in a position where they are willing to leave behind entitlement on the property that they're selling as part of their federally guaranteed right to allow someone to assume their mortgage, which means that any home buyer, any investor can assume that VA mortgage if the veteran is willing to leave behind entitlement. Now, if the veteran needs their entitlement, no problem. They can still advertise it to veterans who are willing to buy as veterans, and then those veterans do have to live in the house for 12 months. And FHA sellers, federally guaranteed benefit, FHA sellers can sell with an assumption to anyone, lose nothing, and the only requirement is that the FHA buyer needs to be someone who is going to live in the house for 12 months. They do not have to qualify for any FHA program, and they cannot own another home with an FHA mortgage within 100 miles. So any home buyer can assume an FHA mortgage, a low rate FHA mortgage. Any veteran can assume a low rate VA mortgage, and any person, investor or home buyer, can assume a VA mortgage where the veteran is willing to leave behind entitlement. And we also have this really cool off-market campaign search function. So if we do off-market and then we narrow down our search, which I've done here, you can also mail off-market. So there's just so much possibility. And on the mailing campaign, you can sort and sift by VA versus FHA. Oh, exciting.